Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel.
Hey guys.
In this video, we have a few rides that we're going to work on, and we got a few art pieces. Well, we've got one art piece, but I've got a lot of things that I'm doing with it. We hope you enjoy this video. Having some oatmeal for breakfast before we head to town for our daily doings. And here's Mama's breakfast. Just kidding. This is breakfast slash lunch for the Mama Bear. Brunch. And we're 100% sure the baby's going to skip whatever he's eating and want one of these. So she made two of them. Got a little rain today. Sunflowers are looking alright. The strawberry is turning into a strawberry. There's Mama checking on her plants. Hello everyone.
Hi.
We're heading to town kind of late today. We've had a pretty stressful couple of days over the weekend. A lot of things going on, and we stayed home today. Took care of home stuff, the animals, the plants. Draven took care of his papa's house and his papa's dogs. They were riding their bike around. Well, Draven is riding his bike around. We're still looking for a ball joint for Jackson's four-wheeler. But we're finally heading to town. We're just going to the grocery store. Quick run in and a quick run out. This seems a lot easier to do with this car than with the truck. Either one of the trucks. We'll take you guys along. Quick trip. Got a little bit of rain finally. Decided to wear this one into town today. My cousin made this for me. Looks pretty nice in the sun. My cousin made that for me for a trade for a tattoo that I had done for her earlier this year. Hi, horsey. Hello. Okay. Later. I keep wanting to take a video of the Perky every time we cruise over right there, because that's one of the things that's like we're going to town. Usually we're driving in the gray truck or the black truck when we drive by there, and you can actually see over the guardrail and into the Perky. And now, not so much. Your hair looks pretty cute today.
Yeah.
Still no hot Cheetos. Got done at Lowe's, so we're gonna head home now. I don't think we need to stop anywhere else, do we?
No.
So we're gonna head home now. We're almost home. We live somewhere right there. Not a whole lot of water in this ditch today. So that was a nice little quick trip into town. Our family meeting that was supposed to be tonight got rescheduled to Wednesday, so we're gonna kick it at home for the rest of the evening. So spend some time with these boys. I'm glad they didn't talk their papa into anything when we came back.
Yeah.
House was kind of normal.
Should have talked him into cooking.
But we all like it when you cook. Sloppy Joes for dinner tonight.
Something easy.
Ms. Draven, you like Sloppy Joes, bro?
Yeah.
Defend yourself, boy. Buddy, he's a crazy guy. He sure lets this kitten get away with a lot. She gets all wild on him. And then these two show up. She's Mama Dog. That's her puppy. Well, she was her puppy. Now she's my puppy. So I gotta work on some lettering. I'm supposed to be working on it every night. I've been slacking for a few nights now, so I want to get some warm-ups done, and then as soon as I feel alright, I gotta work on a few drawings. But I think I'm gonna start with the face for the clock. This clock right here. We got this clock a while back, and it's just been sitting in the garage because it was like a really not cool looking color. It was all brown and it kind of streaked. It was supposed to be like an antique looking one, but instead I took it apart completely, and then I ended up spraying it with some silver. We put some glitter in it, sprayed the glitter on silver base and then gold glitter, and then 5 coats of clear just so it would not chip or flake or look uneven. So it actually came out pretty nice. And the rest of what I want to do was change this really plain looking clock face on here. It had a print on it, and it had a bunch of numbers and stuff on there, but it was printed out from like a poster or something, and it tried to have the antique look on it, and it didn't look very cool. So we put a plain white sheet on it, and now we're gonna try to do some art on it. After all the work we put into the frame and making it look alright and changing everything out, I wanted to make it more personalized, and I wanted to do some lettering on the face of it and then put some pictures in there, kind of like a frame. So I got a basic outline and a big enough sheet for that, but I gotta work on some lettering, and then I'm gonna get out my my inks and my pens and see what I can do about putting some numbers or some letters on this clock face. Okay, so to get some warm-up done, usually I use the Crayola markers, the Super Tips. I've had this same pack for a few years now. It's the first pack I've had, actually. Still use them. They still work really good. And I use them 90% of the time I'm doing warm-ups. And it's just because it helps with the pressure difference. Like I would be using a pointed pin. This is kind of the same thing writing with this. Once I get started, you'll see. So this is what the warm-up looks like. Not too bad. Could use a few more rounds of this, I guess. first started working with a pointed pin, I bought one of these. And this is a straight pin used a lot in a lot of the old English that I do. I still use this a lot actually. And then I wanted to do more script and finer line lettering like that. So I bought what's called an oblique holder. And this one, all it does is it changes the tip, the angle of the tip, the nib. And when I need something a little more specific, anything that I'm doing, I'll usually make my own stuff, especially if I need to make it more enjoyable. So I made this, and from all over the world, I see a lot of letterers. They'll be from like the ones from Spain will have like Spanish wood. The ones from Africa will have really nice African wood. So I figured I'm from the res, so why not? I took a nice piece of cedar and I made this fit perfect for my hand. I also do silversmithing, so there's an old piece of silver, just some scrap that I had that I used for that. And the nibs that I use are all in here. They vary depending on what I'm doing. Today during the warm-up I will be using this one as soon as I clean it here. So the angle that I write with will bring this down a lot more, this angle. Compared to when I started writing, I was writing them with this angle, trying to write letters this way. So after I made this one, it's a lot easier when I'm pulling the pin to write letters like this. This is the ink that I normally use when I'm working with my pointed pin, especially if I'm doing warm-up. Really just trying to make sure I get these letters down right, so when I do them on the clock face, they don't turn out bad. So this isn't too bad. Of course, if I had a harder pressed paper, the letters would look a lot cleaner. I think these would look pretty good on the clock. I've got this mapped out now. So this is how it will look when it's on the wall. So without all the pencil lines, this is what it'll look like. This That looks a lot better. This clock's come a long way from the antique looking blackish brownish clock. I like it. Mama's got some toasted buns ready for these sloppy joes. Dinner time is one of my favorite times. Sloppy joes for dinner tonight. And of course, something a little on the healthier side for the mama bear. I've learned being a vegetarian really isn't that bad. Well, when I taste test the food and then I go back to my burger, it's not that bad. How'd you like your sloppy joe?
I liked it. It was very good. Sloppy Joe, I really liked it. It was really good.
Awesome, man. So it turns out we didn't get to all the cars that we were going to work on in this video. So this is part 1. Part 2 of this video will be posted soon. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.
Good night.